1. History photo of a person tarred and feathered. This image captures the aftermath of a brutal punishment, often associated with medieval justice and mob retaliation. Tar and feathers inflicted excruciating pain, leading to severe burns and infections. The individual depicted here required intensive medical treatment in 1941, a rare instance of this ancient practice persisting into modern times. Number 2. History photo of the damaged hand of an X-ray technician. Taken in London in the early 1900s, this haunting photograph reveals the devastating effects of prolonged radiation exposure. Early radiologists, unaware of the dangers, often suffered severe injuries and cancers, as seen in this technician's mutilated hand, an eerie reminder of the sacrifices made in the advancement of medical imaging. 3. History photo of a woman ravaged by syphilis. This striking image from 1905 predates the discovery of penicillin. It showcases the devastating physical toll of untreated syphilis, a rampant and stigmatized disease of the era. The woman's suffering embodies the dire need for medical breakthroughs in combating infectious diseases. 4. History photo of Dr. Fukushima Seiichi's tattoo collection. Spanning his life from 1878 to 1956, Dr. Fukushi amassed the world's only known collection of tattoos preserved from deceased individuals. This controversial project aimed to document traditional Japanese tattoo art, preserving intricate designs that would otherwise be lost to cremation or burial customs. 5. History photo of Gino Franceschini attempting to grow taller. Taken in 1941, this unusual photograph chronicles the determination of Gino Franceschini, a 5'6" man who resorted to stretching exercises to reach the minimum height requirement of 5'7" to become a fireman. His story symbolizes perseverance in the face of arbitrary challenges. 6. History photo of the Fallbeil, a German guillotine. This chilling image from Augsburg in 1902 features executioner Franz Xaver preparing the Fallbeil, a guillotine used for capital punishment. The condemned Matthias Kneibel awaits his fate, highlighting the grim realities of justice during this period. 7. History photo of a German coal miner in 1958. Exhausted yet stoic, this coal miner patiently waits for his turn in the showers after a long, grueling shift. The image captures the harsh conditions of industrial labor and the resilience of workers who powered post-war recovery efforts in Europe. 8. History photo of guerrilla fighter Cheng Benhua. Smiling moments before her execution in 1938, Cheng Benhua embodies courage and defiance. As a 38-year-old resistance fighter, her story resonates as a poignant example of bravery and sacrifice during wartime. 9. History photo of the Boston Custom House clock being repainted. This quirky image from 1976 showcases workers suspended high above the city to maintain the iconic Boston Custom House clock. While it resembles an ordinary house clock, its sheer scale and setting make it an extraordinary historical moment. 10. History photo of Max Schreck on the set of Nosferatu. Taken in 1922, this behind-the-scenes shot captures Max Schreck, the actor who famously portrayed Count Orlok. Far from his eerie on-screen persona, Schreck is seen relaxing, offering a rare glimpse of the man behind the monster in the legendary silent horror film. 1. History photo of a mother and son joyfully embracing in 1953. Captured at the height of relief and disbelief, this heartwarming moment belies the horrors endured. The son had just escaped a North Korean prisoner of war camp where starvation, torture, and psychological torment were routine. His emaciated frame and hollow eyes tell a harrowing story that words cannot fully convey. 2. History photo of Major General Horatio Gordon Robley with Mokomokai heads in 1895. This haunting image showcases Robley standing among his collection of preserved and tattooed Maori heads. Each head bears intricate tomoko designs representing personal and tribal identity. During the Musket Wars, these sacred artifacts became grotesque commodities, traded for guns and tools. Their transformation from revered ancestors to objects of exploitation reflects a grim chapter of colonial history. 3. History photo of Catherine Stinson in 1918. Stinson, the first female pilot authorized to carry U.S. mail, soars into history with this remarkable photo taken in Calgary. Behind her triumphant smile lies the perilous nature of early aviation, primitive aircraft, treacherous weather, and a societal skepticism of women in such daring roles. Every flight was a gamble with death, making her achievements all the more extraordinary. 1923 history photo of Mongolia's last queen consort. A tragic image of grace and fragility, this photo captures the queen consort before her brutal execution during Stalin's Great Purge in 1938. Her death marked not just the end of a dynasty, but also the erasure of Mongolia's ancient traditions and sovereignty under the crushing weight of Soviet totalitarianism. History photo of St. Kilda's inhabitants in 1926. This haunting photograph shows the resilient people of St. Kilda, an isolated archipelago in Scotland's Outer Hebrides. Facing insurmountable hardship from dwindling resources and the lure of modern life, the islanders were forced to evacuate in 1930, ending a human presence that had endured for millennia. Their abandoned homes stand as ghostly relics of an ancient way of life. History photo of Antakya, Turkey. Taken in a seemingly ordinary hotel, this photo reveals the world's largest Roman mosaic, a sprawling masterpiece of intricate geometric patterns and figures. Unearthed beneath the building, it's a window into a lost civilization, eerily preserved amid centuries of decay and hidden in plain sight for modern visitors. History photo of Muhammad and Samir, Damascus, 1889. This poignant image captures the deep bond between two friends. Muhammad, blind, carries his paralyzed dwarf friend Samir on his back through the bustling streets of Damascus. Their interdependence, born of necessity, reflects a profound humanity that transcends physical limitations. 8. 1899 history photo of a submerged diver. This groundbreaking image, the first ever underwater photograph, carries an eerie quality. The diver, encased in a bulky suit, appears almost alien, shrouded in murky water. Taken at great technical risk, the photograph's haunting clarity evokes both awe and unease at humanity's first ventures into the unknown depths. And history photo of a towering yew hedge in 1962. This colossal hedge, planted in 1720, looms over its caretakers in England. Its twisted branches and towering height, the result of centuries of meticulous pruning, exude an almost sinister presence, like a living monument to time itself. History photo of Chase Manhattan Bank construction workers, 1964. Against a backdrop of New York City's skyline, 3,000 construction workers pose atop steel girders during the construction of Chase Manhattan Bank. The sheer scale of the project and the precariousness of their positions embody the perilous labor that defined the era of skyscraper building, a pursuit often paid for in sweat, blood, and lives. 1. Saint Foy Abbey, France, circa 1050. This rare glimpse into medieval craftsmanship captures both the reverence and wit of antiquity. Among the abbey's intricate carvings lies an unsettling humor, a gargoyle with grotesquely exaggerated features mocking human vices. It's a testament to how medieval artisans balanced devotion with dark, almost mischievous commentary. Hidden in plain sight within sacred walls, these artworks reveal a disturbingly playful critique of the society they served. History photo of 1957, a Rhine River whiskey transport. The boat, loaded with barrels of whiskey, floats serenely down the Rhine River near Düsseldorf. Yet beneath the surface lies an undercurrent of post-war desperation. Black market deals and clandestine exchanges flourished during this era, and this seemingly innocuous transport might have carried far more secrets than spirits. 3. 1936, the Great Depression in Hooverville. This photo freezes the raw despair of families living in makeshift shantytowns. Rows of rickety shelters, patched together with scrap wood and tarps, stand against an indifferent horizon. Children with hollow cheeks and tattered clothes huddle around smoky fires, their laughter replaced by quiet resignation. The image is a haunting reminder of the human cost of economic collapse. 4. Satsuma Domain, Japan, 1860, samurai with a longbow. This striking image portrays a lone samurai poised with a daikyu, longbow. His stoic expression belies the deadly precision of his weapon, a relic of a fading era. By the 1860s, firearms had begun to eclipse traditional weapons, leaving this photo as a chilling elegy to a class that once defined Japanese warfare. 5. Late 1800s. Ancient Mayan zoomorphic stone. This artifact, intricately carved, portrays a creature that straddles the line between animal and deity. Its exaggerated features, jagged teeth, wide eyes, seem alive as if channeling a forgotten power. Found in a ruined temple, it whispers of Mayan rituals where blood and sacrifice merge with celestial reverence in the shadow of such enigmatic figures. 6. Catalina Island, California, 1903, Edward Llewellyn's giant catch. In this astonishing photo, Edward Llewellyn stands triumphant next to a colossal 424-pound sea bass. The fish's lifeless eyes and gaping maw seem almost otherworldly, a monster dragged from the depths. Llewellyn, dwarfed by his prey, embodies the hubris of humanity pitted against nature's sheer enormity. 7. Santa Catalina Island, California, 1901, Mrs. A.W. Barrett's 416-pound fish. This image of Mrs. Barrett standing beside her massive black sea bass, a 7-foot 10-inch titan, captures a moment of triumph tinged with eerie fascination. Its scale feels unnatural, a leviathan wrested from the ocean depths. The calm look on her face contrasts sharply with the primal brutality of her conquest. 8. September 10th, 1977, the last guillotine execution in France. Hamida Jandoubi's beheading marked the end of an era for the guillotine, a symbol of justice and terror. The stark image of the execution chamber, its polished blade, the blood-stained plank, evokes an unsettling finality. It's a grim juxtaposition of modernity and medieval savagery, as the guillotine severed its last head in a country poised to abolish capital punishment. 9. 1920 to 1940, corporal punishment device from Sing Sing prison. This chilling apparatus, designed to mete out pain, stands as a brutal testament to the dehumanization of inmates. Its worn leather straps and iron clamps, stained with years of use, evoke the cries of prisoners subjected to its cruel grip. It's a relic of a justice system that punished with cold, mechanical efficiency. 10. 1927, Houdini buried alive and escaping on a trapeze. This history photo captures the master escape artist in the midst of his most harrowing stunt. Locked in a coffin, entombed in earth, Houdini clawed his way to freedom only to swing triumphantly onto a trapeze above. The sheer audacity of the act, coupled with its life-threatening stakes, cemented his legend and left spectators breathless with a mixture of awe and dread.
Thanks for watching. Please support our channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. New videos are uploaded regularly.